There we go, and we are live currently with our Warcraft Fangs of the Moon campaign. Hope you guys are going to have an enjoyable night, and I hope things are fun tonight. I have many things planned. Chances are we'll skip it all and go to the tavern. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, we're going to jump into our Warcraft campaign and see what happened last time and just figure out what in the world we're going to do. And hopefully we have a little bit of fun at the same time. Warcraft, Fangs of the Moon, Episode 16, A Grieving Heart. The day started with meetings and more meetings, and it appeared to be a boring day with little to do. Then a curveball revealed itself. Leona Zayn appeared and tossed a crimson-red burlap sack towards the center of the conclave. And with the short Gilneas has fallen, she turned and proceeded to walk away. The party then sprung into action. Several people attempted to intercept Leona, who was clad in dark armor, but she disappeared as she stepped into a strange portal at the end of the room. Genn Greymane then appeared and was trying to tear down the wall. With the feral father ripping at stone, the mysteries still remain. Alright. Map transition! Everybody dies, so does my computer. Poof! Okay, there we go. Alright. Put everything up about as close to where I remember it being as last time. I may have missed somebody. But anyways, this is about as close as I can as close as I could figure everything out. Genn is chewing, as best as you could tell, at the wall. He is clawing at it. He's going nuts because he doesn't. In his feral mind, he doesn't realize she stepped through a portal. One of the things I forgot to mention last week, and if I don't mention it tonight, I'm going to shoot myself in the foot, is there has been a magic dampening field around this entire room, except for this one spot. Everybody who has been in the room, you guys know, this spot feels weird. It feels less oppressive than everywhere else. And it's one of the reasons why some people did not move earlier in the encounter, so to say. But what do you guys want to do? Genn is currently tearing into a wall and is knocking quite a few stones back. Anuli is investigating the portal. It looks like he's activating several spells and trying to figure stuff out. Then you have a couple of the more tankier types, like Varian Rin and Lorthamar, coming forward trying to figure out what in the world happened. As well as you could look behind you and easily see Malfurion and Tyrande coming over there as quickly as they can. It looks like they kind of are more reacting to Genn as opposed to anything else. And I swear Illidan was supposed to be a lot closer than what he is, because for some reason he was over here. Oh well. Alright. So the field is before you. Leona seems to have just barely stepped in about 6 seconds before. What are you going to do?
Well, at the end of last session, I think I shifted back to regular human form so I could use detect magic. But then I was basically just observing that mage dude, Anuli or whatever his name is, because he seems to be having more advanced spells than I do to decipher what is happening.
Okay.
Because all I know is that this is teleportation magic, so I need some more details.
Yeah.
I don't have any skills in Arcana or any spells. Can I investigate the area that the portal is in? Like, can I see if I can find runes on the ground or on the floor or on the walls, or I don't know, books or orbs or anything that would indicate why this particular spot is different?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Give me an investigation check.
Hmm. 8. There's nothing wrong.
Other than noticing that you can cast spells, or at least it feels like it, like magic can flow through your hands in this spot. Yeah. What is your passive perception, real quick? Oh, come on. My phone is faster than that. Okay. Ktesh, what are you doing? Oh, finally.
He's just looking around, making sure that there's nothing gonna murder anybody.
Okay. For right now, it seems to be peaceable, except for the giant snarling werewolf who's clawing into the wall.
Yeah, I'm not going near that.
Okay. Okay. Oriana, you notice your passive perception will pick up on this. It will pick up that along the walls there are a bunch of crystals that seem to dampen magic. This particular spot, however, does not have a crystal. Okay.
We have a traitor in our midst who poorly set this up.
That's what I'm saying. It's incompetence.
And at about this point, Malfurion and Tyrande both come up, and Genn's form goes stiff, like he's being held. And they come up to him and comfort him as much as they can, mostly saying, "It's all right, friend. We'll take care of this. Rest," and other things of that nature. And as much as you see the fight in his eyes close and he begins to drift off, and then the hold person spell is let go, and he goes limp and reverts into a human form as well.
Okay, so crystal's missing from this spot. Can I see?
Can you see?
So you're saying there's crystals all along the wall, and then it's like there's a spot here that there aren't?
Yeah. Candle holders. If you know, remember what candle holders look like. They look to be all over the wall, except it's a crystal instead of a candle. On this spot, there is no crystal in the candle holder.
Hey, Ktesh, are you doing anything?
Just look over like, what? No.
If I lift you up there, do you think you could take a look at this hole in the wall, or this section of the wall?
Lift me up. I get yes.
Then come here.
What hole in the wall am I looking at? Why am I looking at it? Any details, context, what am I looking for?
See, look up on those walls. You see there's crystals all along the ceiling here? There's this one spot, there isn't any. I think these crystals dampen the magic, and I want to know if this one was removed, or if it's built this way, or just really what's going on. Why this is different. But I can't quite reach it myself. But I can lift you.
Okay. Are you lifting me?
I have a +3 in strength.
I'll let it go. You can lift him up.
Alright, full plate armor. But okay. I'm also not very tall, so that's gonna add like 3 feet to your total observational height.
I'm very tall. I just.
Yeah, that's like 50% of her whole height.
Let's see. How I'm gonna. Do I run?
You should just get some chairs and stand on the chairs.
Or I could
Perception is
just
garbage.
I'm like.
You should be at least 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm like.
minimum.
I can't remember what I am. Anyway, yeah, I just pick up Katesh like by the back of his armor, like right behind his neck, lift him up, and put like toddler style, and stick his feet on my hands, and then lift him up.
So you pick him up like a chihuahua and then push him up.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. I'm assuming, Katesh, you're allowing this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. She picks you up and lifts you up there. You see a candelabra that's just missing a crystal. You have to roll perception to go any higher because you have a pathetic passive perception. So has the Night Warrior decided to use some of her intelligence? A sneer comes from next to you.
That's a 12.
That's a 12?
12 total.
12 total. Okay. By the way, the sneer that came from right next to you was from Illidan. He's kind of mocking you, Oriana. Holding up gnomes now, are we? Katesh, what you see is, you see the candelabra. You see a spot where it's supposed to have crystals. And I hope that I roll well for you. Okay. And that's about all you can see at that angle.
But okay. Well, there's a spot for a thing. I don't. So, yes, and I'm assuming that somebody probably should have noticed that this was gone. Probably just maybe if they were checking the room.
Well, stick your hand in it. Maybe there's evidence of how it got removed.
No, I'm taking the warhammer. I'm smashing it off so somebody else can look at it. I don't care. I'm just ripping it off the wall.
Okay. Okay, I'll let you do that. No,
Because like maybe Audric in wolf form can smell something on it, but he can't reach all the way up there when he's in wolf form. So I'm bringing it down.
Okay, as you rear back to swing, you know your balance is a little precarious, but you still make it anyways. Anuli chimes in and goes, "Oh no, wait, just that!" The candelabra falls down about 6 feet away from you guys, like right about there.
I said, touch it, not smash it.
I'm not good at looking at things. Okay, so like, you wolf man, just can you like I don't know, track somebody's scent or something?
After he does his smashing thing, I gently lower him.
Why are you disturbing all the evidence?
You're just standing. I'm standing on your hands. I'm hopping off. I'm just hopping off, and I'm just pointing at it and be like, "Wolfman, scent, something."
I like you.
I just ignore him, and I ask Anuli, I'm like, "Do you think there's a way to reactivate this portal or find out where it's going?"
I don't know. Is there a way to like maybe track whoever stole the things that allowed them to use magic in here? Maybe. Is he too busy asking about something else?
Audric, why don't you take care of the candelabra? I'll talk to Anuli. I know more about magic than you do, or at least this type of magic.
Fine.
Anuli looks back between both of you two and then looks over at you, Ori. The answer to both those questions is yes, I can. Right now, I know about the general vicinity of where this portal goes. If you give me about...
I'm glaring at him. I'm like going like...
He looks at you and goes, "Curious. If you desire, I don't recommend it, at least not without help. I can open a portal to the location if you want. Or if you wish, we can gather resources."
Where do you think it goes?
From what I can tell, these arcanal tones indicate that it is in somewhere in Gilneas, preferably close to their capital.
Does it lead to a circus?
What? The world? Okay, it's not that, but okay. I know should be on the outskirts of the capital. I'm just not 100% sure of the location.
Well, then it sounds like it leads to a trap.
That is possible.
Who opened this portal? Did Leona open it, or was somebody else opening it? Can you tell?
Yes, I can. Do you wish to know the answer, though?
That would be why I
I'm
asked
gonna
the
go
question.
pick up. I'm gonna go pick up the candelabra and just hold it in front of his face.
Okay. So you pick up. Okay. Let's deal with this one event at a time. Okay. He looks at you.
I whisper to Audric, you probably should just do what he wants. He won't leave you alone until you do.
All right. As to yours, Sir Audric, yes, Leona was responsible for it. It matches her arcane pattern that was just here. And as you're holding the candle up, Ketesh, it doesn't even come to his belt, and you're kind of like tapping it on his waist, kind of going, yeah. And he looks down at you. He's a highborn, so he's a little bit taller than you.
What? No, I'm doing it to Audric.
To Audric?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Audric, there's a gnome holding up a candle to you. It comes up to about a little above your waist. And he's yelling at you, smell it.
Do something. I don't know.
Okay, I will wild shape into a wolf and try to smell it.
Okay. Give me a perception check with advantage.
Plus 6, 22.
Okay. You can definitely pick up a smell. It's human. There's a little bit of foulness to it. Like whoever this was has been to some place that has a lot of foul smells to it, foul scents, almost excrement style scent. But it's only a trace. You can also pick up just random smells from across the city, but you do know that there is a humanoid who it smells like he did something.
Can I try to track the smell?
That you can do. Your perception check is high enough that you can do so. You could tell it leads out, kind of along the wall, and then towards the doors. Like it was somebody on staff who came in, did something, and then walked out. You also take half a point of damage as a small crystal touches your nose and cuts it.
Ouchie.
It's a small scratch, not even enough to count as damage, but you do pick up a small crystal. Or a small sliver of a crystal.
Well, I guess I will, like, sort of walk towards following the scent, and I'll look behind me, and I'll, like, go like that.
Make a human handle
I'll do
check.
our...
Okay.
I'll look over, and I'll make a quick nod to let him know that I know what he's trying to say. And then I look at Anuli. Anuli, is there anything else we should know about this? I don't think... Can you close this portal?
The portal itself is closed. It will just take a moment to dissipate. And as he's talking, the portal itself is actually like shrinking and eventually disappears.
Alright, well, see what you can do about that missing crystal. I have a feeling we'll need to get this place secure again. My friend, I think he's found something. I should probably follow him. Just make sure nobody does anything stupid while we're gone. Don't let anyone go to Gilneas.
Of course, I will make sure. You might want to hurry because I don't know how much longer your friend there will be asleep. Or I don't know how much longer Genn will be asleep. He looks rather tired, shall we say.
Well, that's not really our problem. There's plenty of other leaders here who can calm him down. Anyway, Katesh, come on. And I follow Audric.
Off goes the Night Warrior.
Why don't you shut up? At least I am telling a spell magic, you moron. And I follow out.
There's something sad and you don't quite pick it up. Okay, so are you guys going to head and follow this particular scent?
Yes, why not? I guess that's what we're doing, right?
It's my plan.
Okay. We shall use this room since I have it already set up. You guys eventually... Yep. Come here. You guys eventually come to a small apartment in the mages section. The scent goes here, but then it also goes elsewhere. So it leads you here is the first stop, but it does go elsewhere in the city. You're not picking up a lot of the foulness at this moment, at least not off the top of the bat. I'm assuming you guys enter in.
Check for traps! We check for traps first.
You may decide to check for traps if you want.
Yeah, I'm not gonna check for traps. But Audric should definitely check for traps.
Okay, I will try to check for traps.
Okay, that would be, let's see here, a perception check. If I remember correctly.
Can I listen for traps?
You listen for traps?
Or smell traps? Or just do I have to look for traps?
It does involve a perception style check. You can attempt to smell for it if you think there is going to be a substance, a foul substance that will be there.
Well, I'll smell for traps, and I'll also look for traps. I'll make two different checks, I guess.
Okay. The smell is advantage because you're a wolf, and it's silly.
Yeah, so that's 25 for smelling it,
Okay.
and 10 for looking for it.
For looking for it, you don't see any traps. The handle's right there. You're kind of like a dog pointing at it, kind of like. But for smell, what you do pick up on that is you smell a not fresh, but definitely recently cooked dinner. Some fish, nice fried chips with it as well. There's some, almost smells like asparagus that has been steamed, and a little bit of a couple of rolls it smells like.
Okay.
Okay. I'll make the all clear signal that we have to.
Okay.
Still wanting to be cautious. I just look at Katash and Audric and I kind of like back up, and I back up, and then I'll back up to about 15 feet, and then I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I will use Mage Hand to open the door.
Mommy, what's that lady doing? The small family goes walking by. It's none of our business. Hurry along. Come on.
Stay in school.
The mage hand goes over and opens the door. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Give me. It seems to be locked. If you want to break it with the mage hand, you can.
Nah, I've got other things.
Okay.
I'll turn off Mage Hand. Like, Gatesh, watch this. And I'll summon a firebolt and I'll firebolt the handle.
Okay. Make a spell attack. That one is actually a difficulty because you're trying to get it. You hit something small. It's shouldn't be too hard. I hope. Okay.
+9.
Why are we
Okay.
exploding? Why are we exploding the door?
Cause it's fun.
Okay. You finish the firebolt cantrip and it hits the door, and the door handle itself just goes whoosh, and there's now a hole in the door where the door handle once was, and the door just kind of.
We're in. See?
Yeah, nobody saw that. Nobody.
No, nobody. Do you want to go in first? Because you're small, and if there's a trap, it'll probably go over your head. I'm tall.
Idiots who melt doors should go through the door first.
Well, I didn't melt the door. I melt the handle. There's a difference. I didn't have the key. I just made one. Also, may I point out, you're wearing full plate armor, neither of us are.
At this point, the bottom of the door starts to char a little bit and almost looks like it's about to catch fire.
Ajay, can you do something about that? You're a druid! Water? I don't... I don't want to ruin my cave.
I point my nose at her water skin that she has.
You guys just made a door jam. That's hilarious. Okay.
Fine. I'll go first since you two are cowards. Making the woman go first in the door. I walk in.
You walk up towards the door and push against it, and it seems the door handle has become a door jam now. And you push it a little harder, and it opens up just a little bit more, and you can fit through now.
I'm in! do I see?
Inside, you see a kind of a sparse room, sparse home. It seems to be kept decently. There are a few places where there are some notes knocked around. It looks like somebody had been studying last minute or something. And there is also a dinner laid out on the table that looks like it's been half eaten.
Audric, check the dinner, see how fresh it is. Katesh, check that bookshelf, see if we can find clues. And I'll go look at the notes that have been looked at. And I'm gonna go investigate those.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke it, and I'm gonna poke Katesh because clearly he's asleep on the floor right now.
Wake up.
No, he's just like, what are we, whatever, like, I'm looking at the bookshelf, I'm looking at the titles of the books. That is what I am doing.
Okay.
I growl at Katesh. And I mime in wolf language. Like, oh, here, smell this. We really gotta go investigate this. Why are we here? This is really stupid.
That wasn't in character.
As you look over the books, I will say this. Even casual glancing, a lot of the books deal with the void and deal with taboo subjects, from what you know of. Taboo as in they deal with shadow and twilight and old gods and some not...
Either this dude is super bad dude, or he's like a demon, like a hunter of bad dudes. One of the two. Or he's just a really weird dude who likes weird books. One of those options. So I guess there's 3 options.
Oh, that's great. That really narrows it. That really narrows it down.
Evil dude.
And weird dude.
That's old god stuff. It's just a bookshelf. There's nothing like. Is there anything that looks like a journal or like notes instead of just like a book? Or like, can I find the most evilest book and see if he's annotated it at all?
Unfortunately, I have to ask for you to give me an investigation check.
I refuse.
Okay, then you don't find
Can I use my intelligence? Can I not use my intelligence? Oh, no, it's intelligence. Never mind. My intelligence is +2. That's my wisdom score. Using my intelligence score. We're good. I can do this. This is better. Investigation is better.
Okay.
I can investigate. I just can't decide.
Perceive.
I can't choose wisely. Or I can roll 2 and perceive nothing anyway.
What's that a total of?
My passive investigation is a 12.
That's perception, not investigation.
No, it says passive intelligence. My passive
investigation.
Well,
Okay,
my passive perception is a 7.
My passive perception is 16.
Okay. From where you're at, you can't really find any. You didn't even make a 5. I'm sorry. Okay. Audric, what you doing?
Looking for clues and seeing and smelling for the scent, then I guess.
Okay. The scent going on from what you recall earlier is all over this place. You are picking up a little bit more of the foul scent, though. It seems to be coming back from behind the bookshelf.
I see. I will go over to the bookshelf.
Okay.
Look behind it, or try to look at the wall behind it, or look up on my 2 paws and try to shove it to the side or something, like the secret passageway.
Okay, so you go to the bookshelf and around back and start sniffing at it. You know, like a dog usually does, and then You start leaning up on it. Are you sure you want to try to push it down?
No, I don't want to push it down. I want to slide it sideways.
So you're wanting a dog with paws to slide a bookshelf, eat, right? Or are you trying to push it like eat?
What?
Give me a strength check for whichever way you're gonna push this.
See, it was really clear. It was either E or
Sorry. Yeah.
Eat.
Oh,
Or
I wasn't trying to swing it open. I was just trying to see if it would like slide to the side.
okay.
But if it doesn't easily slide, then I also have alerted the others to what I want them to do now. That I was reminding that we need to get behind this bookshelf. So,
we'll get to that in a second. Oriana, what you doing?
You said that there were notes that he seemed to be hastily gone through. I was looking at those.
Okay. Go ahead and give me for that one perception.
But my perception sucks.
Oh well.
why do you guys all have terrible perception?
Why are you asking me that
passive ain't
question?
bad.
You know why I don't have great perception.
Yeah,
It's
not
me.
that bad. Your passive ain't that bad.
I got a +2. Which gives me a 6.
Okay. You see, as you look through them, they seem to be notes on a class he recently took. You flip through, there are a couple notable things, like a couple notable phrases that you recognize. Twilight and the light will end, and that's about all you pick up.
Man, I just found homework.
You barely rolled above a 5. I'm sorry. Okay.
Basically just his notes from evil class, and this is lame.
Katesh, you see Audric sniffing at the edge of the bookshelf and looking like he's trying to get behind it. What are you
I
gonna do?
look at him. Okay, so I'm gonna pull. He's trying to slide. I'm gonna pull on it to see if it pulls away from the wall, because that seems like there's a hinge or something on it. Because he's like, there's something behind it. So I don't. I'm just gonna pull on it.
Okay. It's nice.
And if
Do I
it doesn't
see it?
work from one end, I'll do it on the other end.
Do I see them messing with it?
Yeah, you do see them messing with it. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
I'm rolling
Tish?
that one.
Yeah, please don't.
My goodness, that's a 4 total. This is
It's
ridiculous.
not a 1.
Okay. You're used to heavy things, anyways. So when you go to start pulling on this, you put your hand behind there and you start pulling on it, and you realize it's not hinged because you can feel the bookshelf itself starting to fall from the top. So you easily just let go and keep it from falling over on top of people. It doesn't seem like there's a hinge behind it.
Can I go up to where Katesh is and just kind of motion for him to help me push it across the wall?
Yeah, if you want to, you can.
And the two of us can just push it since he's rolling a 2.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Familiar.
Okay, for this, go ahead. Give me a strength check, Oriana, at advantage. You are getting helped. You are getting aided. Okay.
Oh, a natural 20. Thanks, Katesh. Well done.
And then we released the poison gas, and we all died. It was fun, guys.
Shoot.
Everybody melts. No. You go over there, set your hands against the bookshelf, and it moves out. It takes a little bit because there's quite a few books there, but it pushes some of the ones that were on the floor aside, and it slides open to a small hole in the wall that goes down and it has a ladder leading down. And Audric, you can smell that foul smell again, and in fact, everybody can smell a very foul smell.
Audric, I gotta be honest. I honestly thought we'd just find a wall and that you were wrong. This is way worse. I cast Prestidigitation and I start putting incense in the air, just I cast it repeatedly. I'm just basically Febrezing the air at this point.
The more you use your Prestidigitation, the more the scent seems to stay. It gets better in the room, but whatever is down there is the source, so it's not actually taking care of it.
So I change it, and I cast Prestidigitation, and I create little mints, and I tie them close to where my face is, and I look at the rest of them and I'm like, want to smell something better while we investigate it, or wait a minute, you're a druid, make some stage.
Alternatively, you could just suck it up, and we could just go find out what's down there.
No, that's quitter talk. I refuse.
I'm pushing her down.
Okay.
No.
That is a
how deep is it? Wait, how deep is this? Before I do that, how deep is this?
Too late, he pushed me, I fall.
No.
No, I was looking. I know how deep it is. How deep is it? I was just feeling... How deep is it?
The ladder goes down for about 6 feet, give or take. And then
it's only 6 feet.
Yeah, the ladder itself seems to be...
6 foot.
It's a D6 of damage if you push her down. It's not a lot, but it is some.
She could roll and catch the ladder, though. She could catch the ladder.
Actually, you know what? No. Push me down. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
It'll be a shove attack, which I believe is considered an unarmed or grapple.
Cool. I get a +5 to my DC to hit, so that is a 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh yeah. So you push her.
As a reaction, as I'm falling, I cast Featherfall and float.
Okay. So Katesh gets tired of everybody's trying to Febreze the hole and pushes you, Oriana, poof, and whoosh, gently down like a feather.
Yeah, as soon as I push her, I grab the ladder and start heading down and you feel like that, or you're gonna have to switch back. Just don't stand there.
You're climbing at the same rate she's falling down, so it's like, and she's just gliding gently down.
Actually, it says, because I know Audric, it's going to be hard for Audric to go down. It says I can choose up to 5 willing creatures within range. So can I have also casted on Audric so that he can just jump down?
You could have, yeah. With that, you could have cast it on everyone, so it doesn't matter.
Yay! Everyone has Featherfall.
Everyone has Featherfall, whether you know it or not. It's another story.
I mean, I was planning on just jumping down because I'm pretty
Do
sure.
it.
Go ahead.
So I was just
What are you doing?
after you get to the bottom, I'll jump down and I'll be like, what's going on here?
Yep. As you jump down, you instead of a second later, you're going thunk. You just gently float gingerly down.
As I fall, I look at Katesh and stick my tongue out at him and just do this.
For each step down, he goes. Yeah, he gets to see you all the way down. All the way down. All right. So y'all went this route. Okay. Oh, where's my stats?
You don't need stats. Just give all the enemies 1s to everything.
Nope. Okay, there they are.
Okay, fine. We'll settle for 2. So.
Nope. And then I need to pull up this one. And use this one as well. Because we have something else.
Are you ready to use a lot of radiant damage, Mr. Paladin, on these undead monsters that smell really bad?
Alright, where was it? There it is. That one. You shall do fine. Okay. Alright, as you guys descend down into to the ladder, or to the bottom of the ladder, there's a small path carved into the rock, and it continues going down another 20 feet, it seems like. The smell is definitely in the air right now. You can definitely tell that there is a putrid smell coming from down below. Katesh, you know what the smell is, being who you are. This is a sewer.
Pushed me down a sewer. I'm glad I cast Featherfall. That would have been disgusting.
I listen for any sounds of creatures or something moving around.
Okay, give me a perception check then.
While he's doing that, I take the cloth that I usually would tie around my face to hide my glowy eyes, and I tie it around my nose instead.
So you now have a bandage or a bandana over your nose.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to make it smell like mint.
Okay. You smell mint. Audric, you pick
Sewery.
up. Yep, you pick up a number of what sounds like a number of noises in this particular place. Some of creatures, some of water splashing, some of other things happening, because this is a sewer and people do empty stuff down here, so you hear everything.
That's great.
I'm not going to describe what you smell in a sewer. You gotta know what's in there, man.
Yeah.
I hope. Not good stuff. Not good smelling stuff. Definitely not mint. Definitely not.
Well,
Bats, I can use echolocation.
Can't
should I?
transform, can't transform into something flying yet.
Well,
That can fly until. Yeah.
once again,
Yeah.
I will just say,
Eventually, though.
as the person with full plate armor, Katesh! Maybe you should lead the way.
I'm kind of short. I think I need to ride on top of somebody.
Well, that works too. Just don't
Okay.
send me in first. I don't have armor on.
Wait. Why don't I have my... Oh, because I moved it. I didn't know if you were going to bring your wolf form. I have your wolf form. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Oh, I should ask Katesh, can you see in the dark? Because Audric and I can see in the dark and have no problems.
There we go.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're now
Are
a
you sure?
revealer?
Also, how did they close the bookshelf that affect? Okay, dinner was almost like it was still warm, right? Right. Whoever was looking at that, it was still. I don't know. It looked kind of like it was still dinner. So did this guy go steal the thing, come back, like, then come down here in the hole, or we just fall in this hole for no reason, and we should just be up there waiting for him to come back?
Maybe you should have thought of that before you pushed me down this hole. Well,
Because we didn't really leave the bookshelf back, so if he comes back, he's gonna know somebody knows that he's there, and then we'll lose him.
oh, okay. And I go back up the ladder, and I see if there's a way to move the bookshelf
I think
back
the
over.
melted door is gonna tip him off more than a bookshelf.
Right.
Yeah. I
as-
get to the top as I hear that, and I'm like,
Well, I didn't say that because I'm still a wolf, but
oh. I just assume that I understand what you're saying in your gurgled wolf stuff, because yeah.
As you go back and look at the bookshelf, you do see a small handle hold that seems to allow it to slide back.
I move it just so that Katesh feels better.
Okay. As you move it across, it doesn't make any sound.
Ooh. Guys, I moved it, but it was really super duper quiet. That might be why we didn't hear him escape. So I think it's super probably possible that he's down here in the sewer.
Thanks for yelling that to everybody at the sewer.
You're welcome.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Thank amateurs. As he's muttering.
You're too big, Katesh. Gotta shrink you. There we go.
No, I am giant. I have giant personality and tiny body.
Phenomenal cosmic power. Okay. You have the smells of
You're
the
furious
sewer.
typing.
Yep. You have the smells of the sewer before you. What do you wish to do?
I don't know. I'm getting on top of Audrey.
You're
My
getting
loyal steed.
I'm
What? I'm short. I could drown in this. Okay.
That's the point. I'm walking behind Audric.
Okay.
So Audric is going first.
Audric, you are being
Make-
pushed forward.
If it makes you feel better, I can use a thing to make everybody who attacks you roll with disadvantage because I have a shield.
That's nice. Wait, so which way can we walk? Just this one way where there's this green tunnel?
The green
Yep.
way.
You have to follow the green.
You.
Oh, snake.
There is a snake.
What? No. Ew.
There is a sewer snake.
Audric,
Okay.
Audric.
I growl at it.
Okay,
Audric.
give me an intimidation check then.
Oh, I've been murdered. What's an intimidation check?
Intimidation is
I think the snake won.
intimidation is persuasion with strength instead, if I remember correctly. See that?
Yeah, I've got a +6 to my intimidation, so that looks right. Yeah. Well, no, I think it's just charisma.
Yeah, it just says
Yeah,
on here
it's,
it's charisma.
Okay, yeah, it
Which
would be
is
the
silly.
intimidation.
So I have a +0 to that, so I got a 2.
It's just like, I live here, what do I care?
Okay.
Audric! Maybe we should be going quietly.
That is going to be I believe that's an 8 to hit. As the snake snarls back and snips at
Can
you.
I make it roll with disadvantages with my
What
with
the-
my shield?
That doesn't hit it.
It's an 8. It
Want
doesn't hit.
to? It would be an 8.
Okay, Katesh can be on my back all the time. Especially because then he also is an ally within 5 feet, so that means I get to attack with advantage, and then they attack me with disadvantage. This is great.
Pretty much. Okay.
Why would I need to summon a steed? I'm just gonna ride you all the time. I'll just summon a steed as an extra body to murder things.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Either way,
I'm
there
gonna-
is a snake in front of you. How are you going to
Okay,
overcome
I'm
it?
gonna definitely dodge to the
I'm attacking
side
with
and
my
try to
hammer.
bite its head off.
Can I attack with my hammer? That's
Okay.
yeah.
Oriana's just gonna
That's a
lean up
15.
against the wall and shadow meld.
15. Okay, Audric, roll an attack.
I think it's 18. I think I have a +5.
Okay, so Audric, as you go to reach down and bite a hold of the snake, you grab it and pick it up, and half of it gets knocked over against the wall, as there's now a mace swinging at you, or next to your face. And the snake head is what's left of the snake is still kind of wriggling in your mouth, but you can feel its life force leaving and it dying slowly.
So can you hear anything? Is there anything else like human-like down here? I whisper like really closely into his ear. Like, can you hear anything except for my voice?
I signal to Oriana. I hear lots of stuff.
Okay. Audric, right there.
I'm up against the wall. I'm up against the wall, and I just shadow meld onto the wall.
Okay. For Oriana, give me a stealth check. Audric.
I don't. No, shadow meld's an ability.
Oh, that's right. You get advantage anytime. Should give you advantage or make you invisible.
No, when you're in the area of dim light or darkness, you can use your action to become invisible until you move or take an action. So I'm invisible.
Okay.
Because we are
You can't move.
No,
Audrey?
as long as
I do want you to give me another perception check, though. With advantage, since you also have access to your nose.
That is 16.
Interesting. What would she roll? Okay. You pick up the faint shimmer of a little bit of perfume. Just a little bit beyond your eyesight.
Have I smelled any perfume, like on the candelabra or in the house or anything?
No. It's a fairly strong perfume, meant more to cleanse the air, as it were. It seems somebody
it's like
else.
Oriana's a mint.
Yes, it seems somebody else has delicate senses as well, and may not necessarily like the smells of the sewer.
Okay, well, I will try to follow that.
Okay. So you're just going to clop down the hall?
I will attempt to stealthily follow the smell.
Okay. You may roll a stealth check. Please roll a stealth check before you move. You're good. You're good. She rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
You're good. As you walk forward.
Ninjas.
Yep. She seems to be. Yeah, she seems to be. There's a form in front of you who seems to be busy, kind of doing something with prestidigitation and maybe a cantrip or two, and just seems to be tag teaming them, trying to pleasant her area, so to say, a little bit. She doesn't seem to notice you. Either one of you two.
Can I smell to see if it's the scent of the person that I've been tracking?
It is not.
Well,
you do know that his scent, or that scent goes this way, but it doesn't smell like this person, this girl.
I will signal to Oriana, this is not our target, and then wait for her to do something.
Kitesh, what are you doing as well?
This is not.
Well, I am a melee fighter, and he is not standing close enough for me to do anything, and I'm not going to whisper and give away our position, so I'm just sitting on top of him, like, holding my war.
I look at Kitesh, and I just go. And then I look at the person that Audric sees, and I'm gonna cast message. I'm gonna send message to them, and I'm gonna say, "Are you with the Twilight?" I don't know what else to do. Also, I'm gonna say Shadow Meld as I do this.
You'll have to go back into Shadow Meld because casting a spell does break invisibility.
That's true. Well, I mean, I'm pretty much in the shadows anyway.
She rolled a 1 on perception. It's not like she's gonna see you. Might not
I'm just
see
saying.
her hand.
I'm staying still, and I'm just gonna cast message.
Okay. and make a persuasion check. Somehow Ice Crown just doesn't feel Benny-kin enough, but it's close enough.
19.
Okay. Does message allow for a return?
You can reply to this message.
Oh, yes, that one. Yes, I am, sister. Who are you?
I look at Ganesh.
I kind of I'll hit my legs against Audric like mush, I'm a stirrup on a horse, like the gallop, like let's do this.
Giddy up. Audric, you feel some gnome feet trying to squeeze in on your ribs, but he's a little short and stubby to be doing that. So
Since we have the drop on them, I'm not going to respond to her. Instead, knowing that they now know too, I'm going to reach out and cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp on her.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Maximilian Sewer Grass.
So, for the record, we're really sure that this person is evil, right? Before I bash her skull in.
She said she's with the Twilight and called me sister, so that in my book is bad.
He doesn't know about the Twilight stuff.
I just really
Yeah,
hope she's not trying to bluff me because she thinks I'm Twilight.
Okay, so Maximilian.
If she is, that was a poor decision on her part.
Oh,
Yeah, it's her
absolutely. I
fault.
don't have it in the
Yes, I
player
do.
handbook. Okay, what's the saving
That'd
throw?
be like,
Okay, let's see. Choose a 5-foot square of unoccupied space on the ground that you can see within range. A medium hand made from compact soil rises from there and reaches for one creature you can see within 5 feet of it. The target must make a strength saving roll, which well, she has to beat a 15. She has to beat a 15.
A strength saving throw?
A 15.
This will be fun.
as it's pitch black and she's trying to do stuff, all of a sudden just a hand reaches out from the ether and grabs her ankle.
Oh, sewer hand!
It's made of compact soil, so in the sewer, that's not fun.
Okay. So,
Did she fail?
is she restrained or is it grappled?
On a failed saving throw, the target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration, so 2d6.
Go ahead and roll your 2d6. As the hand, Audric, you're probably one of the only ones who can see this clearly. You see the hand come up out of the water, out of the muck and the mire. You don't want to know what it is, but you see it reach up and grab her. And how much damage?
10 points of damage. Also, it's concentration spell, so I'm going to be hiding back here.
Okay.
Noted. I think we can handle this. We're good.
Okay.
You hear a loud, high-pitched scream as this fanatic, this girl, is scared out of her mind, and she's now trying to think that there are shadows jumping out at her, and one of them just grabbed her and almost killed her, and is like, ah!
If I knew more about the Twilight, I could totally bluff my way through this. I know nothing.
Yep. Okay. Audric, Katesh, what you guys gonna do?
Well, I guess we'll just trust Oriana. Oriana gave us the kill signal, so we have no one. So we're just gonna follow Oriana.
So you're gonna follow Oriana. Okay.
I'll just run over and use a bite attack.
Katesh, a screaming female form comes into view and is now next to you and is being grasped by what you could only describe as muck.
Okay, so that's a 17.
That's the nice way of describing it.
Yep. And the wolf below you is now biting at her. That was a 17.
Ooh, I'm gonna. I'm gonna. Wait, what can I do with this?
You did 10 damage earlier, Ori?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Did I hit?
Yes. I'm fairly certain you hit. Yeah, you did.
Okay, so that's 14 damage.
Yeah, isn't this a surprise round? So isn't she flat-footed?
Yeah. So, 14.
And she has to succeed on a DC 13, otherwise she'll get knocked prone. And then
She's
she'll
already-
be prone and restrained.
Okay. Katesh, it's up to you.
Can I
Is
use
it
minor
still a
illusion to
sprung?
make my voice sound super scary?
Yeah,
Like,
if you wish to.
yeah, like I want to sound like one of the old gods, like super evil, like somebody super scary.
Okay.
And then Katesh. Okay, so can I do that with my minor illusion cantrip?
Yes, you can.
All right. So then I'm going to. You have displeased us. Confess your sins if you wish to live.
This is an intimidation check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you advantage on it. At minimal advantage. And she's got disadvantage on the save.
I rolled a 21.
That ain't enough. Okay. She continues shrieking and then goes from shrieking to being prone, kind of rotating over face down, going, "Forgive me, master! Forgive me!"
Specifics, girl.
Or he just says, like, in her head, it's just like, yes, I was correct, she was evil.
Okay, so sins of this particular one.
Oh no. This is like the Goonies. It's like Chunk getting his head in the blender. I'm telling the whole life story.
It's close, except that... Yeah, actually it is. She started off with her... starting off at age 5, she starts telling about how she went to chapel one day and took a wafer, a sweet wafer from Sister Liliana, and is confessing how she enjoyed the sugary treat. And then she goes on a couple days later how she kicked Billy in the leg, and then it goes on and on and on. It's for 6 seconds. I don't literally do not have enough information. She's continuing to spill her guts basically in 6 seconds, and there's a lot more coming. It doesn't look like she's going to stop soon.
You've been punished for those already. Confess your recent sins to us, the ones that have displeased us.
She doesn't know how to answer that, and just continues on with, she's getting up to her teenage years and how she went out with Jimmy and had Michael as a boyfriend on the side. It just keeps going. how she was chided one day for wearing the wrong color, for wearing the wrong dress to chapel one day. It was too short, and she was trying to get people's attention. And then she goes on how she chewed her mother out one day when she was 16.
I'm gonna cast.
She's not seeming very evil right now. Gotta say. Gotta be real here, guys.
You scared the bejeebus out of her, and she's below half health. What do you want?
So I just looked up. Concentration. I can cast another spell as long as it doesn't take concentration. So I'm gonna cast message to Katash and be like, maybe you should tell her that that everything's fine now. That they were just testing her and they want to know what she's doing because she hasn't spoken to them in a while. Just do I've heard tale of this story called Finding Nemo, and there's this part where it's like, I'm your conscience.
We haven't spoken in a while.
Audric, what are you doing now? She is lying prone in front of you, face down, nose about an inch from the muck.
I feel like the other people have it in hand. I'm gonna try to listen.
Alright, so I'm gonna
hold on.
Listen.
I need to monitor other dangers in this tunnel. I'm gonna try to smell and listen for other stuff that may have been alerted by the screaming. So that's
16. Do you hear another critter down almost behind you, and to your to what would be considered right, your right, aka west of the map if Zeri is considered north. You hear a couple of footsteps and a couple of sighs, and that's about it. As well as one girl going over all of her life's sins and is probably now adding to the smell that's around you.
I'm glad I'm way back here. I'm just holding on.
So since Ariana has suggested it, like, very well, you have proved you are still loyal to us. Rise, explain yourself and what you are doing here, and we may spare you.
I point to my hand. Rise.
She gets up, pushes herself off the bottom or the floor of the sewer, and stands up. Her head is still down. She doesn't want to look, and she's just sitting there. Thank you. What was it that you wanted from me again?
What are you doing here? What is your purpose?
I am the lookout for our for the rest of our coven here.
So Oriana is furiously motioning things now. So like, you want me to murder her? This seems like Oriana wants me to murder her.
If that's what you wish to do.
I'm getting this is really bad, and like, stop talking to her. So like, that's what I'm going for. So like, she's getting hit in the head with the hammer.
Okay.
I'll attempt to knock unconscious, not murder, but you know.
Okay, so you are actually actively trying to not kill her.
Yes, I'm actively just trying to knock her unconscious.
Okay.
I'm still holding on to her. It lasts a minute.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Rolling an attack roll. Oh,
Gosh, that'll hit.
25. That's a 25.
Yeah, that'll hit. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see how Badly, she is unconscious.
That's 8 damage.
Okay, that's enough. That will actually kaput her, but since you want her unconscious, you hit her just right into the wall, and she goes boom, and just falls down onto the ground, out of the water. She's just slumped against the wall, just kind of like really bad headache.
Whisper in Audrey's ear. A coven of what? I feel like we learned nothing.
Well, why did you knock her out before you got all the information? I was just saying eventually we have to knock her out.
It looked like you were motioning with urgency. It was like something was bad was gonna happen.
No, I was saying, look, I was right. You all doubted me, but I was right. Like, I didn't work, and I was excited. You just took that to be like, punch her out now, and I meant punch her out later.
How did I doubt? Shh, just stop, shush. Audrey, do you hear anything else in here? Also, maybe we should call for backup if there's an entire coven that's chilling out down in the sewers.
No, we can take them.
Okay, I'll try to listen for some more.
You can't hear me. I'm whispering so quietly, only Audrey can hear me. I'm like
Yeah,
whispering, so
23.
you're like super quiet.
23?
Then
Okay.
fine. As if I see his lips moving and I can't hear him, I just start messaging him in his brain. I think we can take them, or at least we can find out what it is. Also, you can reply to this message.
Okay.
I know reply.
Audric, what you hear
I know
is...
you can hear me in your brain.
Shush. Audric, what you hear is the gentle slumberings of the young lady next to you. You hear a couple of critters floating around in the water, just kind of diving in. You also hear a couple of footsteps here and there, and somebody chanting. Low chanting, like they're doing a prayer or a spell.
I send to Audric, since Katesh isn't listening to me. I have one more use of Maximilian's earthen grasp. You can reply his message.
Wait, is a message a cantrip or a spell?
It's a cantrip. I
You're
would not
thinking
be.
about it very freely.
It's
But
a
I
cantrip.
think you. Wait, you can talk to me using message? You've never done this before? Why don't we all the time? I don't even need my code language.
Well, it only works if I talk to you first, then you can talk to me back. Also, I've kind of just recently learned it.
Well, that's great. Good job. This is very useful.
But
Anyway,
Katesh was
I can
like,
hear his footsteps and
GM.
chanting it. It
GM.
sounds like people are chanting incantations.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
you know, now that you're saying this, I'm realizing your animal form just would have been much more useful earlier. No, you just see me doing this and staring at him. 'Cause you
Yeah,
can't
right,
hear.
exactly. You guys are doing nothing, so I'm just gonna hop off of Audrey real quick and check your body.
Okay.
You're out of character. I just now realized I maybe should have used this to talk to you in your animal form.
Okay. You search her body. She doesn't have much. You do find a door key.
A what?
A door key.
Kind of what? A door key. Ooh, I take the door key. Definitely taking a key.
It probably belongs to the door handle I just burned.
Yeah, maybe. We'll
Possible.
find out.
Other than that, you find 23 silver.
Which, knowing Katesh, he tells neither of us.
You two are having a
Well,
psychic
probably later,
conversation.
maybe. No. I don't care. I'm the one who knocked her unconscious and did the whole charade thing, so. You guys can do it.
I surprised her.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing now?
I'm gonna sneak up so that I'm closer to Audric. And then I kick up a Katesh.
Katesh is now a heavy or a plate wearing soup can.
Ew.
I'm gonna get back on top of Audric. Like, okay, so wait, so what are you hearing, Audric? Wait,
Audric said...
wait, were you talking to him? Can he actually talk to you when he's in wolf form now? Why weren't you doing this like 10 minutes ago?
It just recently...
like, come on.
It just now occurred to me that I could do this. Wait, what did you say again? What are you hearing?
I hear footsteps and chanting like someone's casting a spell or a ritual or something.
He hears footsteps and so chanting like someone's casting a ritual spell.
Oh, well, maybe we should stop it before they finish the ritual spell.
That's what we're figuring out. I have one more use of Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Well, if it's an entire coven, it's probably more than one person, so that's not gonna really do us that much good.
Do you hear more than one voice?
How many voices do I hear?
Oh wait, no, I can't do that because you said it in your mind.
You can pick up a couple. You do know you heard one voice coming down from a different direction from the chanting.
Multiple voices.
He says he can hear multiple voices. But,
Right, exactly. So let's just go.
but if we go now, but they might escape.
Wait. You like melded into the shadows. I think you should go ahead and then tell us, and then we can run around real fast because Audric's real fast. Like, we can get in front of you if there's any problems. But you can basically, like, turn invisible. I'm loud. I'm wearing plate armor, okay? I'm not stealthy. Like, the odds of them seeing shiny metal is way higher. Like, you should just go in the shadows. And then message Audric if there's a problem.
I mean, I do have a potion of invisibility if I need it, so...
Oh my goodness, go.
I guess I'm sneaking off by myself! Doing some voices!
Well, we can move in that general direction, but just not that close. Okay, not that close.
Which way was the chanting? To the west or the south? The west.
Okay, I knock her down and then I start sneaking over. Clinging to the wall as I'm walking.
Okay. As you continue walking, you split off from the fork, and you see another path that goes down. It seems to be covered in muck. There's no no place to walk other than the muck. So it seems to be almost disused, but there's also you have dark vision, right? Yeah, you can also see...
I have ultra vision. Which is better than
ultra vision.
Yeah.
Because I'm blessed by a loot. I'm a night elf.
Okay. You can see a couple of doors down the path. You're walking one to the left and one to the right, and then a little bit farther down you see the tunnel end and kind of angle off.
Audric, which direction do I go?
Which direction do we go?
From what you can tell, the voices and everything else was still this way.
That way.
This way. Could communicate telepathically this whole time.
I forgot. It only works if I initiate it, and it's only short sentences, but yeah, it works.
Okay. What's your passive perception, Oriana?
1,000.
1,000?
Not quite.
12?
12?
It's better than contentious.
Well, mine's a 7, okay? So that's not even a contest.
Okay. You notice a snake swimming in the muck, in the liquid, the water. And in the door, you do see the shadow of a form, just kind of standing there.
A shadow. It's in the doorway?
Just past the doorway.
Here?
Yep.
Just.
You can see a form just past it.
I'm gonna sneak over here and then I'm gonna shadow meld against a wall.
Thought you already were, but okay.
Well, yes. Yes. I'm maintaining it.
If you stand right there, you cannot see the form.
And I'm gonna move over here a little bit. And I'm gonna carefully cross the sewer so I can be on that wall. And then I'm gonna come back and shadow melt at the corner.
Make me a stealth check.
Yay.
Over 9,000.
Oh, that's actually fairly decent. Okay.
Wrath, what's your magical giant? Magical notes.
What?
Please be decent. 14.
Okay. She doesn't. From what you can tell, she doesn't seem to notice you. As you peer around the corner, you can see another cultist, just kind of standing there.
I'm gonna shadow meld. I'm just listening and watching.
Yeah. You hear her just kind of say to somebody else, "I wonder what Darlene's up to."
I'm gonna start messaging everything I hear back to Ajik.
Okay. What you get is, "I wonder what Darlene is up to. She was making all that racket just a few minutes ago, and now she's quiet. Well, don't worry about her. She's a klutz anyway. There's a reason why we put her up front with where nobody else is there. Just keep an eye out. We need to make sure that no intruders enter in. You know the meeting is today. I wonder if Scott's plan went off all right."
Scott Sterling! He was involved the whole time.
Scott Sterling. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as his face just connects with my warhammer every time, and that's the defect he's got, I'm okay with him being a bad guy.
And random things, they start going off. Have you tried the new ale at the inn in the mage's quarters? No, I haven't. I haven't had a chance to get out there. It's been just crazy busy with some of the stuff I've got to do. And the other one replies back, "Well, you should try it, and maybe we could go this weekend. Just have a girls' night out." And
okay, I stopped messaging. I'm like, no, he doesn't want to.
This is where the chants are happening, guys. Except I can't hear anything, so I'm just up sitting on top of Audric, like, let's do this thing. Yeah, Warhammer and Shield.
I message back to him and I say, "Do you still hear the chanting?"
Yeah, can I still hear chanting?
Yes, you can.
I think if we just sneak past these people, then maybe we'll get closer to the chanting.
Okay, sounds good.
Sneak past these people.
Okay.
I go, and then as I'm sneaking fast, I also go to Katesh and I say in his mind, "This isn't the chanting, but there are people in this room. We're sneaking past them. Be super quiet."
Oh! I'm gonna cast darkness.
Ooh,
Okay.
you have darkness? Why haven't you been using it?
Does it?
I forgot. I'm gonna cast darkness on an object, so the dark vision can't see it. Can ultra vision see through it?
Probably. Ultra vision is better than dark vision.
Because it says specifically that dark vision can't see through it.
Ultra vision is above dark vision.
Because it's already like really dark down here, right? Like a darkness won't really catch much attention.
Oh, there it is.
I
Yeah, it
imagine.
won't catch attention. Magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range of a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration, 10 minutes. Darkness spreads around corners. Creatures with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate it. If the point
Right.
you choose
So-
is on an object you're holding or one that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from the object and moves with it. Okay. What are you going to cast it on?
Let's see. Does Oriana have anything on her that she can just like sheath and like cover and uncover like really easily on her person?
Hold on, let me look. I have a dagger. I have 2 daggers.
Oh yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, I'll just cast it on your daggers then. So then you can cast darkness when you want to and when you not want to for the next 10 minutes.
Ooh.
All right, boom, casting darkness. Like me and Audra can't see you when there's a darkness, but no one can see you, but you should be able to see out of it. So this is like cheating.
Okay, so I'll pull the dagger out, and I'm gonna, as we're just gonna walk past the room, I'm gonna take hold of Audric's ear, and just kind of lead him, and just be like, in my head, message him, and be like, just follow my lead and be careful. And I'm just gonna lead us past the door.
Okay. I still need a stealth check from Audric at disadvantage. Because you're carrying Katesh, who is wearing metal, and y'all are walking next to stone. And I have to be evil somehow.
It's fine. They still won't be able to see. They'll look over there and be like, "There's nothing here." Run into the wall.
Ooh, 13.
17.
Okay. As you guys, all 3 of you, using the darkness, kind of move past. How far was it? 15-foot radius. Okay. 5, 10, 15. Okay. As you guys walk by the door, they don't seem to notice you. They do, however, go, "What is that? Something dark just went over the door." Because it goes around corners. The door is open. And you see, all of you see 2 ladies walking towards the door. One with a torch and is trying to figure out why it's not lighting, and it's kind of like, is it on? Is it not? And as you walk by, the darkness subsides, and they peek their head out around, and they look, and they don't see
get attacked by a snake.
No. Okay.
This is a great plan.
You have now made it past that door. You've also passed another door that was closed.
I keep in my head, I say to Audric, as soon as we're near the chanting, you can't really respond until so what you're just gonna have to do is give me a little grunt when we get closer.
Okay.
And I start carefully leading him
Are
down
you still
the
listening?
sewer.
Audric, are you still listening?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. You know you have passed the chanting.
Oh. We passed it. Never mind.
I can't hear you. You have to grunt.
No, well, I mean, when you said that to me, we
okay.
So, like, when you say grunt, I'm like, oh, JK, we already passed.
Well, JK, we passed!
Okay, so then I look around. You said I saw that door?
Yeah.
Okay, I jerk his ear gently towards that door and start heading that way.
Okay.
And then as I lead him towards that door, I said, are we getting closer?
Are we getting closer?
Yes, you are.
Yes, we are.
Okay, I get up to the door, I hold the dagger out, and then I take his ear, and I gently move him so that his nose is up against the door, and I'm like, is this where the chanting's coming from?
Yes. Yes, this is where the chanting is coming from. The door is closed.
Okay, then I message to Katesh, and Katesh is fine. Is this where the chanting's coming from? Any ideas about how to open? Oh, you had a key. That's what you hear in your brain.
You say that, but when you say there's a door, I'll be like, I picked a key up off of this girl here. Like, I'll just like reach in the direction I think you are and like smack you. Like,
I'll take the key. Take the key from him.
Okay.
And
I should do an acrobatics check on that, but I'm not gonna be that evil.
Well, he can't see, but I can see clearly. I take the key.
she can see.
I take the key. And then I take his little hand, and I move the dagger into his hand, and I message and I say, "This is the darkness dagger. Just hold on to it." And then I take the key, and I start unlocking.
I don't have anywhere to put it.
I'll take it. I'll take it back. I just need to unlock the door.
So, Kitesh, you now have a mace in one hand, a dagger in the other hand, and a wolf between your legs as you hear. The key doesn't seem to be turning.
My shielded by other hand.
I don't think this key goes to the door. I'm pretty sure it went to the handle that I blew up. And then I go back and I switch the key for the dagger from his hand.
Why on earth are you giving this back to me? I'm thinking in my head. I wish you would message me right now because I'd be like, why do I why?
Okay.
I have the power to control what anyone says in their minds.
Okay, so how are we opening this door? Then.
Well, do we know that it's locked?
I gently try the handle.
The handle does not turn.
Oh.
It's locked.
You get the feeling the key doesn't go to this door.
I go to this time. I say to Kitesh, I could open it the way I opened the last door.
I mean, no. How loud was it the last time she did that?
It was fairly loud because the metal in the door actually melted and came to boiling point, which means it made a lot of noise and a lot of hissing as it fell off the wood.
I don't have knock. I don't have that spell. I'm sorry.
Is there a spell that just unlocks doors?
It's called knock. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing that will help us in this scenario, so. Well, stealthy time is over.
Okay.
Any motion like we should go back to that other room. Those people have a key.
Wait.
So
I see you motioning. I see it. And I message, what are you trying to tell me?
Maybe those other two people in that room have a key.
Kitesh, you're wondering
But
if...
I messaged to Kitesh, Archik wants us to go back to the other room because maybe they have the key.
Can we just do something? If they're doing I don't want them to complete the ritual. Can we go? Just do it. Just.
Okay. Archik, prepare yourself. I'll blow in the door.
Wait, why did we go back to the other room?
Too late! I hold the dagger, and I cast fireball at the handle.
Okay.
I mean, we're still in darkness, so what they're just gonna hear a boom, the door will open, and it'll open to darkness.
As it opens, the darkness floods in. Okay. Go ahead and make a spell attack, because you do have to hit the handle. I will tell you, the AC you have to beat is 10, so it's not difficult, but it is something.
Plus 9.
That's an
Plus 9. I have a very high. My spell AC is really. My spell hit is really good.
Okay. The handle melts and it heats up and pops. This one is made of stone, so it's not necessarily the same metal. It's not like bronze. As it slides down the door, it leaves a carve into the door, and the doors seem to be open. And matter of fact, you hear somebody say, "What is that?" As the darkness is now pouring into that room.
What do I see in the room?
Have you opened the door? Because you just blasted it. You didn't open it.
Right. Audric, nudge the door with your nose.
Oh, I also forgot that I have the spell Pass Without Trace.
Pass without a trace.
all of you so much right now.
Those watching it, it's not our first time actually playing an RPG. We're actually quite experienced. We promise. We promise. Okay. So you push the door open.
Nose, door, nose.
Do you push the door open, or do you just?
Audric, please open the door.
Okay, I pushed the door open.
Okay. The stone doors open up gently, silently, as the darkness continues to pour through. This time, completely through, and you hear one voice pipe up. Master, is this your sign?
Katesh, that's all you.
Alright, yep, I'm rolling my minor illusion. Minor illusion time coming. Voices coming back.
Oh gosh.
It is a sign. I am very displeased. You must abandon what you have done here. It is a crime against me and against yourselves. Flee if you wish to live. And never do this again.
Make a persuasion roll at disadvantage.
Yeah,
Disadvantage.
Yeah, this is a
Wait.
way more
I can help with him because I have prestidigitation. Prestidigitation allows me to create noises. I'm gonna create. Oh, never mind. Just roll the natural 20. Oh wait. Oh.
No, I rolled a net one.
Oh. Okay. Wait. If I help him, will it do something? I was planning on helping him anyway. Why'd you have to roll a 120?
The first die, according to the chat log, is the 1.
Well, it always
it
puts them
orders
in
it
numerical
alphabetically.
order.
It always puts them in numerical order. I don't know which one I rolled first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm also gonna have to say no, because he kind of just did that.
I'm fine.
Sorry.
It's more entertaining this way anyway.
No,
Go
man.
Wait,
Well, they still
that's
can't
not
see
the
us.
master. Whatever that is, sound off the alarms.
Okay, wait. Before they sound off the so I can see them all, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Who looks like they're getting ready to go sound off an alarm?
For that one, you see somebody over this way who's going to go for an alarm, or seems to be going for one.
Okay. I want to try something. So, first, as I see him darting for the alarm, I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthing Grasp on him, and then the other one that I can see, I'm going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to kind of like cast message and let Katesh know approximately where he is, so that he can maybe like do something.
Is
Shouldn't you let
Maximilian?
Can't see
me know where it
anything.
is?
Well, actually, you know what? Never mind. If I can't, no, I'm not gonna cast myself. I'm just gonna I'm
That's
close
2
enough
spells in
to.
1 turn.
Yeah. I'm close enough to Katesh that I'm just gonna be like, other dude's that way, and like kind of give him some. I know. I'm like gonna give him like, throw your weapon. Like give him specific directions, but cast Maximilian's Earthing Grasp from the other one. He has to beat a 15.
Okay. I'm going to let you do the Maximilian's Grasp, and that's about all you get. I need everybody
I have
else.
a bonus action. That's a standard action. I have a bonus action.
Yeah, but I need you to start rolling initiative, though. They will beat.
Ooh,
They roll
that's
this.
an amazing.
I got 21.
Okay.
Not bad, guys.
Where does it say the bonus to the initiative?
It should be at the top of. It should be at the top of your.
Oh,
character
I rolled a
sheet.
19. I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you rolled a 19. What did you roll, Audric? 20.
21.
Do you have a 0 to your initiative?
Was Katesh who rolled a. Katesh rolled a 19?
19.
Okay.
19. I rolled a 17.
Oh, I see.
I rolled a 17 plus 2.
Okay, Ori, what'd you get?
14.
14. Okay, the Maximilian's Earthen Grasp does not take effect.
Dang it. I love that spell.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Stay. Let's go. Enemies.
He rolled above a 15. That's impressive.
Yeah, 17, so. And they have a 12. Okay.
Oh. Oh, I should have done. Oh, that would be fun. I might do
What?
that.
What?
Okay. Let's. Since you guys can see this, turn you around. Can you? Yes. There we go. You should see the room now. Or at least see that chunk of the map. Okay, so your Maximilian's Earthen Grasp does not go off. Or it goes off, but it has no effect.
Well, okay. It doesn't have an effect, but. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It's you choose a 5-foot square unoccupied space in the ground. Medium hand. Hold on, sorry.
That's okay.
It's still up, is what I'm trying to say. Up.
Okay, so it's still
The target escapes and is no longer restrained by the hand, but as an action, you can cause the hand to reach for a different creature or to move to a different unoccupied space within range. So it's still there.
Okay. So. Okay. That stats is up. The stats. Okay. See how this goes. Okay. Alright. So that finishes the surprise round, unless you were going to do anything else, Ori.
I don't know, maybe like sheath the dagger so we can see.
Well, then we lose our advantage.
We have no advantage. We can't see anything.
Wait!
If they
true.
can't see the target, 15 foot
Okay.
from where you are.
Yeah,
it's
I'll sheath the dagger.
10, 15. Yeah, they would. Okay. So you
Yeah, I'll
sheath
sheath
the
that.
dagger. Okay. You can now make melee attacks without disadvantage. Okay.
By this.
That brings us up to the top of the round. That says Audric. Your turn. Where are you taking the gnome?
What do I see in danger level?
In terms of danger level,
Yeah.
that one you'd have to make a perception check just to see how dangerous
I'll
they
do
are.
that.
That'll take out your bonus action.
That's 9.
They both look equally dangerous, equally not dangerous.
Do I see that green thing?
Yes, you do. Because
Okay,
it's
well,
actually
see.
glowing.
Okay, we'll go for that guy that's closer to it. That seems dangerous.
Okay. 2. Oop. Yeah, be careful. There's spell effects next to the crystal, so it's kind of making it. It makes it hard to actually stand next to it.
So I will run over here and bite this dude.
Okay, and that is that one. I need this one.
Nah, that's 14.
So just to be clear, like you get advantage on every roll since I'm next within 5 feet of you, and it seems like cheating.
Yeah, unfortunately, 14 is not going to be enough. As you reach out to bite him, he seems to almost dodge as he's reaching for his scimitar. Okay. That brings it to your turn, Katesh.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Branding Smite. So the next time I hit with a melee attack within the next minute, deals extra 2d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
So let's see if I hit. Wait, do I get 2 attacks now? I forgot. Wait, I think I actually might get 2 attacks now. Hang on a second.
Yeah, you do.
I forgot. Yeah, that's right. I get 2 attacks. I forgot.
If it's the
Awesome.
smite thing, yeah, you only get to put it on one, but still.
Well, I can only smite once. Yeah, but like, I mean, I get to make it 2 attack rolls, so I could miss the first one and then hit the second one.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens with the first attack roll. That'll be no, that won't hit.
13, no.
No. But that's not gonna hit either. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous.
You guys charge in and start swinging and biting at this particular gentleman, and he seems kind of off-put and is like, enemies of the master, and he starts dodging, bobbing and weaving. The mace whiffs past, just barely missing his nose. Alright. Anything else? That would still leave movement if you want to get off the wolf.
No, I'm not getting off the wolf. You crazy? I love being on this wolf. I ain't moving 1 space off this wolf.
Okay. Okay. All right, Oriana, your turn.
Yes. Okay. Who are they attacking?
They're attacking
This one?
Yep.
Okay. The spell doesn't say I can't go for the same guy twice. I looked it over. So I'm moving into the room to be by this wall. I'm gonna maintain concentration on the spell, and I'm gonna reach for him again.
Reach for the same one?
Yep.
Okay. That was a strength saving throw.
15.
That one will catch.
Okay, so he is restrained, and he'll take 2d6 bludgeon damage. Seven.
Okay. Restrain. Do they have to make a saving throw to break it? Because I don't have that one
Yes.
in my player handbook.
To break out, their restrained target can make a strength saving check against your spell DC. On a success, the target escapes and is no longer restrained by the hand.
Okay, and that would be an action to do so. Okay. Alright. That takes care of that. And that brings us to our enemies. And let's get... Yeah, let's go to something a little bit more creepy. Maybe?
We're doing the things, guys! I got
Okay.
one, you guys got the other.
He's going to try to break out. That is not going to help. Okay. So, in that case, that's the standard action. Gone. That means we can't do that. Okay. Oriana, you notice that this particular, the one that you've grasped, has decided to, instead of doing anything with the alarms after trying to break free from your grasp, is just now looking at you now. It's turned to face you. Audric, you, however, are getting attacked. And this is going to be 2 attacks with the scimitar.
Those, yeah, the first one's got disadvantage.
Okay. It'll be 8 plus 5, 13. 2, 3, yeah. It'll be 13 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Okay. He's
I
gonna.
only get one reaction. That's how that works. So I can't do that for every
Correct.
time he gets attacked. So that once per round.
Yep. One reaction, unless you have something that gives you more reactions.
Nope.
That'll be an 18 to hit.
Will hit.
Okay. That's this. That's a pathetic roll. Okay, that's 5 damage. 5 slashing damage into you.
Me and likey that.
And then he makes another attack at you, this time with the dagger that he's been keeping in his left hand. And swings at you and completely, utterly misses. That's like not even going to try to. Yep. And he looks at the other one. Why aren't you sounding the alarms? That brings us to the top of the round. Audric, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to bite him again.
Okay.
That'll be 19.
19. Okay, that will hit.
Okay. That'll be 7 damage, and he has to make a DC 13 strength check.
7 damage. This is going to be a slugfest. And a DC 13.
Until I land 2 attacks on him.
Yeah, that's true.
He'll be mush.
It's got a decent bonus. Okay. Well, no, he's prone. Okay, so
Does
he
that
is
mean
not
I get
prone.
like? Does that mean I get fun things?
If
You
he's
get fun
prone,
things, sir.
I believe you have advantage on the attack or on any attack roll, but I think that's it for now.
Essentially,
I don't
this
think
guy's
having
gonna be
advantage.
pulp.
Conditions. Not those. Prone. Yeah, you have advantage on the attack roll.
All right. So first attack's a 22.
Okay, that will hit.
All right. So that's.
And your branding
1d8.
smite is still active, if I remember right.
So 1d8 plus 2d6 plus 6. That's 21 points of damage. So the radiant damage was 8, if that matters at all.
This time it does not. Okay, there's
Okay, didn't think so, but I just wanted to add extra damage. 'Cause it's
Okay.
funsies. I'll read it later when we read Death Knight. I might have second level spell slots, but whatever. Alright,
Okay.
and then second attack is a 25.
that will hit.
Uh, 8 damage.
Ow, that hurt. Alright. As you come forward and Audric, you knock him down, and then Kitash, you swing twice down into him. Whack! Whack! And you hear him go,
I
ah! And he screams out in pain, ah! As that hurt a lot.
I like this combo. It works really well.
Alright, Oriana, it's your turn.
I take Maximilian's Earthen Grasp and I use an action to crush the restrained target, which is another 2d6 bludgeoning damage. He needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. That is a 16.
Okay, he takes half damage then.
Okay.
So 6. So he takes 3 points of damage, and then As I'm seeing what's going down and starting to kind of worry about reinforcements, I take the dagger again, and I gently kind of throw it out the door so that it's just sitting in the door frame, so that there's just darkness.
It's a concentration spell, so I don't think it's. Still...
No, it is.
Wait, I haven't cast another. No,
you haven't cast another spell. Attacking doesn't.
I did. Using, I cast Branding Smite. Branding Smite's a concentration spell.
Darn it! Shoot.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I take the dagger out, and I'm like.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you pull the dagger out, and there's no darkness, and it's like the blade is actually kind of gleaming, and you're like, well,
then
fudge.
I have a bonus action. Well, if I have a bonus action, let me just see what my bonus action is. Whoopsie. Is casting a spiritual weapon a bonus action?
Yes, it is.
Let me see. And it's not a concentration spell. I will cast spiritual weapon. Let me see.
It's been a while. Oop, way too far.
I don't really want to cast it at 3rd level because that doesn't really do anything. But I kind of have to because it takes a bonus action to use a sorcerer point. So, kind of a waste of 3rd level spell, but whatever. I cast spiritual weapon at 3rd level.
That does more damage.
No.
Just decapitates the person.
Okay. And I will cast spiritual weapon.
Wait, so you can just hold somebody in an earthen
and you cut out for me.
Slash them with a weapon. What?
I thought of this combo when I looked at the spells. That's why I've been really, really waiting to use this.
That's insane.
So,
I'm okay with our knock prone smash with hammer routine that works. That's also fun.
I cast spiritual weapon and I cast it over here.
Okay.
By my new friend.
Oh, okay. You should be able to put it wherever you want now. Just I hope.
Says when you cast this spell, you make a melee spell attack, so I can hit him again.
Go for it.
I've been waiting so long for this spell. This combo. I saw this combo and I was like, oh, I could have fun with this. Okay, I rolled. Oh, but I rolled a 2. That's an 11 to hit.
That will not hit. Nope, will not hit.
Even restrained, does restrained give any bonuses?
If they're restrained, you get advantage on your attack roll.
Ooh. Is that true? Can I roll again?
That's what it says. It says attack rolls against this creature have advantage and the creature have disadvantage.
Very sad.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Yes.
Yes!
You may roll with advantage.
If you're rolling that one.
19!
Okay.
Oh man, I love this combo so much. 1d8 plus 4.
And you roll a 1. You do 5 damage. 10 minutes later, you do 5 damage.
Why did you have to say
So that was how much damage?
5. 5 points of damage. So that was 5. So it's 8 points of damage this round. Oh my gosh. I've been waiting so long to do this combo. I'm so happy right now. I saw these spells and I was like, one day this will be useful.
Okay.
And best part about this combo, it's an action to crush and a bonus action to attack with the spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
And if you lose hold on somebody, you can just try and grab them again. As long as you maintain that concentration.
Which is why I will be hiding behind this wall. Oh wait, I still have movement. Now that I've cast and done, I'm gonna hide back over here behind this pillar.
That's not a pillar, that's a table.
Cool. I'm gonna crouch behind this table. I'm just gonna fade.
Okay. You move behind the table and make it look like you're trying to hide. Because you can't hide as a bonus action.
No, it's true. I can move away though, which is what I'm doing.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, how much movement? If it's just a table. See, I moved one. What's this?
That is a decoration on the floor.
Yeah. This a wall?
Yes, that is that's a door actually.
You want to stand right in front of the door?
No.
I'm unconvinced that that's a good idea.
I'll just stay here.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys. I think I've got this one on my own.
If it breaks out
Ooh,
and
this could
sounds
be
your
interesting.
alarm.
Okay. Oriana, I need you to make me a... What was that? A wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Kitesh, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw as well.
Okay.
Is that against
okay.
magic?
Okay.
It is a magic effect, yes.
Okay, then I get advantage.
Okay.
For being a gnome. Okay. I rolled a 20. Does that fail the throw?
No, that does not. That succeeds.
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You said wisdom, right?
Yes, wisdom saving throw.
Your wisdom sucks.
Okay. Yeah, it pretty much does.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Or just learn.
It doesn't sound
Learn
like how you
what's
fix a
good.
wisdom score.
No, he needs to learn. He needs to learn.
Oriana, you watch
Learn how
as
to roll
this
better.
particular person reaches out towards you and Kitesh, and the spell finishes casting, and you seem to be unaffected by it. Kitesh, however, you are paralyzed. You have been held, which means bad things if I hit you, or if I try to hit you.
Don't worry, I can heal you.
Because you are considered paralyzed.
Okay. So I just don't get any actions or anything then?
When it comes to your turn, you can attempt to break it, but it ends your turn as soon as you break it. So you can only do it at the end of your turn. Basically, you get to choose to break it or sit there and hope that somebody does something to the caster first. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's your... Okay. And since I don't have another one, I'm just going to use this one. Bloop. Oriana,
Oh, dang it.
you see
Dang it!
right next to you.
No! No! He's not a good guy! Only clerics get spiritual weapons!
You see the form of a sword forming right next to you, and he's going to make an attack roll. Oh, that was so close. That's not going to hit. That's a 7 to hit.
Ooh.
Okay, so I only had one good shot with that one. Okay.
Please
Yep.
down him quickly so a spiritual weapon goes away.
Okay. The other one decides to make 2 attacks at you, Kitesh, since you really hurt him. This is the first attack.
So I use this movement action to stand
But
up.
I think
and
you
then
can run
Yeah, he
away
moved
from the
his.
spiritual
used his
weapon.
movement to stand up, and now he's going to attack. And that was wrong book to look at.
Because they can only move the spiritual weapon up to 20 feet per turn, but you can run 30 feet.
You
per turn.
can summon it to a spot.
I could, but attack of spiritual weapons get attack of opportunities.
Yep.
So I can't move because Misty Step. Because I don't have Misty Step anymore.
I think you should have your spiritual weapon duel its spiritual weapon.
I don't think it works that
doesn't
way.
work that way.
It should. That'd be fun.
But you can summon
My
the
spiritual
spiritual
weapon is superior
weapon to a
to
spot
yours.
you can see.
I'll save it later for roll.
But it says after it's already been summoned, it says
You
it can
can-
only
Then
move
it
20
has
feet.
movement.
Yeah,
First.
after it's summoned, it can only move 20 feet.
Right, but if you kill him, it'll
Right.
go away.
So what were the attack rolls against me, Barry?
Okay, so the first one was a total of 16 for the
Nope.
the first one. Okay. That's a
Nope.
note. I believe you're since you're paralyzed. That one is going to be
That
an
also won't hit.
18. Let me make sure, because you're considered incapacitated as well.
Does this make me lose my dex bonus, or...
Cannot take actions or reactions. And that's all it says. Okay.
Okay, cool. My AC stance. Basically, my AC is all armor anyway, so...
Yeah. Can't move or speak. Well, this is getting fun. Okay, so that leaves the last.
Just hold on, just kill them all, and then
Oh.
you'll be fine.
Forgot that should be at advantage as well.
Oh, is that the dagger?
Yep. Oh, that's a
Oh, that
14.
does not hit.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Not that bad. I don't like this music.
It's very calming.
Yeah, it should not be. Not for combat.
We're all so zen. I'm paralyzed now. I'm just like, Audric, just roll them all.
Pretty much. Okay, so. Nobody wants to know about an ad about an MMO that's coming up that we don't play. Go away, silly ad. Okay, that brings it to your turn, Audric. There is a still gnome on your back.
It's fine, guys.
It's fine. It's fine.
Wait, did he get hit?
He has not gotten
He's
hit.
paralyzed.
Okay,
He's
well,
not
he seems to be
taking
fine.
damage yet.
I'm fine. I'm totally
Okay,
fine.
I
Also,
will
can heal
attack.
myself. I'm fine.
You will attack. Okay,
Except now I don't get advantage because
correct.
I guess because you count as you're being incapacitated.
That's, and since you are moving into an attack posture and movement, that is going to cause Kitesh to fall down next to you. You slide off his back.
That is 13.
13.
I'm heavy, and I have a low center of mass, and he has a lot of fur.
A 13 does not hit. Yeah, but you're not holding yourself on anymore. And he moved to attack.
But I wasn't holding myself on it. I would have been gripping with my legs to hold on, because I've got my shield and my hammer. But if I'm
You're being-
paralyzed the way I was,
Yeah, you're being
but
held.
I was paralyzed, so like I'm stuck exactly the way I was, which is gripping his legs. Gripping with my
you
legs.
fell
I'm
off.
stuck in the way that I was.
You fell off.
But I'm gripping with my
fell off.
my
You
legs.
fell off.
Can I make a dexterity check to see if I can
Oh,
keep
because the
allowing my
paralyzing
back?
is like you're frozen. It's not you go limp. That's
Yeah, you're
different.
frozen on top of a wolf
Yeah,
that
I'm
just
frozen.
moved.
Yeah,
So-
but I was frozen with my legs gripping him, so I'm still frozen in that position.
You can make a dexterity check or acrobatics check to keep him on your back. It's not going to be anything negative. It's just he won't get to ride you.
That's an 8.
Okay. Audric slides off the wolf.
I slide off
Or
myself.
no, not Audric. Kitesh slides off the wolf. You slide off the wolf. Sorry, Audric. It won't take you much. Sorry, Kitesh. It won't take you much to get back up there, but he is down on the ground, staring up at a green crystal, kind of wondering why Okay. That brings us to your turn, Katesh. Unless you're going to do anything else, Audric. Because you attacked. You still got a bonus in movement. Three, two.
Wait, can I use an... Wait, what? Any withdraw action is a standard action, no, not a move action.
Correct. You actually have to focus in and withdraw. You're not a rogue.
Well, then there's no point. I'll just stay here.
Okay.
Can't do it.
Okay. You didn't fall far, Katesh. You're like in the same, or next to him. It won't take much. It is your turn, by the way. You can make a wisdom saving throw to break out of it. Or you can sit there.
Nat 20.
Woo! Well done.
Nat 20, I will let you get back up for that one. I will let you preserve your turn because that's a nat 20. Nobody wants to hear about Sega stupid ads. Give me ad blocker. I want ad blocker.
So I have my full turn.
Yes, you have your full turn since you rolled a nat 20.
Good job, Katesh.
I think it's stupid to roll a nat 20 on a saving throw and not get your whole turn. So.
Okay, I'm standing up and going and murdering this person that's grabbed. So I'm getting advantage on both of these rolls, and I'm murdering this person.
Yes, you do have. It's a 19
So
plus
that's
stuff that'll hit.
26. That's a 20. That's a 26, and my other hit's gonna be a much lower, much sadder. A 13.
Wait. That will hit. That's scary. That will hit. Barely.
All right.
That will hit.
So we're doing a total of 10 plus 21 damage.
21? Oh, gosh.
I was not amused with this person holding me. Slid off the back, like fell on the ground, just like got up with like just angry eyes, just like tiny gnome running over to this tall person, just like, you're gonna die.
Okay. You did 21 damage to him in just the first hit or total?
That's total.
Total? Okay. So with your first hit, you hit them and they double over. It seems to have really hurt. You reach back and rear back. And what do you want to do for the second one? Because you killed them.
I would prefer it if their head was caved in
Okay.
by the hammer.
Okay. As
And
you
like just like goes limp in the in the hand, just like body goes limp.
Okay. Where you hit them the first time, they kind of doubled over a little bit towards you, and you rear back and swing your hammer down, and there is a sickening Gallagher, and the body just slumps down as you pull your mace back. It's a little sticky on one side.
Me.
All right. Let's go that one instead. I like that one better. Okay. That brings us to your turn, Oriana. Oh, that's gone.
Did you kill my dude? I was gonna kill my
Did I saw an advantage? Hey, they froze me. I'm gonna mess them up.
I was gonna kill Lab. Alright. let's
She
see.
did.
Just move the hand and attack the other guy.
Yeah, but I want to see if I can do that in one action. Okay, yeah. I'll move Maximilian's hand over here.
Oh, okay.
And I'll try and grasp him. He needs to roll above a 15.
Okay. Yeah, he's not grasped.
Darn it, well,
It's a 24.
well, he still gets to be attacked by the
23,
spiritual
sorry.
weapon.
Okay.
So now it's the spiritual weapon's turn to go for it.
Okay.
13 plus 9 plus 22.
That will hit.
Okay. 28. points of damage.
Okay. Okay. It's not looking good.
I did something.
He's not looking really good. As a matter of fact, seeing his partner down. What actions does he have?
Damage.
That's going to be interesting. Okay. Yep, he's going to leave and provoke 2 attacks of opportunity. Or no. Yeah, he is. He's going to leave, provoke 2 attacks. Audric, you and the spiritual weapon can make an attack. 1, 2,
Oh! Yes!
6.
Attacks of opportunity?
Yes.
That's a 20.
Okay, that will hit.
Aww.
That's 11. And he's got to make it DC 13.
Bite attack.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, since Audric is first, doesn't that prone kick in first, and then he'd be prone, and then Zary's would get to roll for an advantage? Because he had
Well,
higher
if he
initiative
fails.
score.
Nope. Because they happen at the same time.
But he wouldn't be able to escape them.
Okay.
Whee! Pulling him all the way back.
His action. He's going to use his movement. 1, 2, 3. And that's where he's going to end his turn. That brings us to your turn, Audric. Oh, by the way, he's also yelling out her alarm.
Fun.
And his subordinates are stupid.
They hear nothing. They're
One
like,
of them
what?
is stupid.
They're still talking about a girl's night at the tavern.
Yeah, they kind of are. And then I need 2 more.
This job sucks. We're even gonna do anything.
And that one is so difficult. Probably won't.
They're-
Nope. Okay.
Oh my goodness. They're the most devastated people.
They're all
We're keeping watch for
unconscious.
things, guys. They're all just like, ooh, there's a snake in the water.
Yep, pretty much. Okay. That brings us
Sally,
brings
come
us to
on,
your
it's a
turn,
snake.
Audric. What you gonna do?
I don't know. We need people alive to question and figure out what the heck is happening.
He don't look good, that's for sure.
But also, we need him not
Katesh
to
is saying
keep
no.
yelling for reinforcements.
I can. No, don't worry about the crystal. I can grab him and swoosh him.
You can what?
Grab, swoosh. You take care of the crystal.
What do you mean? Take care of the crystal? What am I supposed to do? I'm not gonna just bite the crystal.
Why not? It could be
You
fun,
remember what
though.
happened last time I tried to bite an inanimate object? statue?
Wasn't that the statue that was trying to murder you?
Yeah. That
It-
to be fair,
it could be
that was a
fun, though.
mimic.
It could
Yeah,
be.
this could be a mimic.
I don't think this is a mimic.
This guy, he's got these fancy robes, right?
Yeah.
Like, he seems like he probably is the guy to talk to about knowing what's going on, so we probably don't want to kill him.
Well, I won't kill him. I'll just crush him until he goes to sleep.
Is he's prone right now?
No, he is not.
Because he's
No.
like crawled away? Or wait.
He used half of his movement to stand up, and he used the rest of his movement to move. He used a standard action to withdraw, or to move out of the way. He focused on moving his entire action, because you.
He's very scared.
Yeah.
He's barely afraid.
He wants backup, basically.
See, if we leave him alive, he can just yell for backup. I don't like that.
Yeah, well, I was thinking if he was still prone, I was gonna stand on him and squish all the air out of his lungs so he couldn't keep yelling.
Unfortunately, no. He uses action to move, and then uses his movement to move again.
Wait, guys, I can just swap up. Like, we can like chill out, and like then I can res him later. Wait, no, I can't do that.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. What you doing?
I can't do that yet.
What you doing?
I'm gonna try to intimidate him into being quiet, I guess.
Move in front of him and intimidate him to be quiet. Okay.
Perhaps you're forgetting that this isn't Shialu.
Okay. Go ahead.
Don't worry, it'll be my turn.
Dude, we need to find out what's going on. We need to be able to intimidate him so I can kill him. $11.
Okay.
Do I have a bonus to any intimidation things?
Nope.
No, his persuasion sucks.
As a wolf, as a snarling wolf, he has no bonuses. I need purpose. Apparently, I'm way more scary than he is.
You snarl at him.
So am I.
And he doesn't seem to be fazed by it.
I have a high charisma.
Anything else, Audrey?
Nope.
Okay. Katesh? Ooh.
Yeah, no, he's going. He's going smushy smushed.
You have advantage on this attack. Because you're flanking.
I get advantage on just the first attack.
Every attack.
Oh, sweet. So that'll be 22. Was from my first one.
That one will hit.
And then again, terrible. An 18.
An 18 is terrible. That will hit.
Oh, sorry, 16. My bad. 16.
Okay, 16 barely hits.
Okay, so they still both hit. Okay.
Yeah, they still both hit.
Nice.
So that'll be. Ooh, nice. So that'll be 24. Yeah, 24 points of damage.
Huh. Okay. How would you like to do this?
Kind of just like. So does it kill him on the first hit, or they both did 12
second
damage?
Hit.
Does it kill the first one?
It'll be the
second hit. Okay, so as he's trying to run away, first hit like totally hamstrings him, like boom hamstring, and then like follow up with a backhand to the side of the head.
Okay. Okay. So as you run forward, your little gnomish legs taking you closer towards him, you hit the back of the knee, and the kneecap actually gives out, and you break the knee, and he drops instantly. And in your reverse swing, you pull it back, and you pull the mace back, and it just goes kook, and he falls over. Dum, dum. Gone.
Is he dead?
He took 24 damage out
Or
of
knocked
23
out.
health. If Katesh wants him dead, he's dead. D-E-D dead.
I almost rolled max damage.
Yeah.
Why did you knock out the other lady, but this dude?
Okay.
Because he was doing the super evil ritually chant. She was just like the
And
schmuck
now we
who got
won't even
stuck
know what
as
the ritual chant was about.
I'm sure maybe he has the books, something. I don't know. I don't want
Your
him to
diary.
sound the
This
alarm.
is my evil plan. I'm going to
Jim
this
Acosta.
ritual.
It's Jim Acosta. Dear diary. Scott was mean to me today.
It did. Everybody dead in that room. Okay. You three are left quietly, apparently, in this
Guys,
chamber
that's
that's got
super
several
work.
rooms. And I am actually going to...
I
That
bare
was
my
like-
fangs at Katesh. Like, you're a doofus.
It was like 15 seconds. Like,
Yep.
Can I? So does divine sense go through walls?
Yes, it just registers anything within 60 feet that I believe you can see.
That's
So.
I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through.
I kind of want to
Fancy.
just know if there's anybody else, how many other people are here. I would like to know if there are any other people near us. Actually, you know, I'm gonna go and close the door.
Okay.
Before he closes it, I
Very
want to
slowly,
actually
like,
listen,
quietly, like-
see if anybody coming this way, like if they were alerted by his yelling.
Okay.
I want to go through Fancy Dude's robes.
One at a time. Okay. Audric, roll me a perception check.
That's gonna be 12 plus 6 is 8.
18. Okay. Doesn't sound like anybody's coming. Katesh, what were you gonna do?
I was just trying to close the door.
Okay, you close the
You
door.
like you found it?
Yeah. Well, there's a hole missing for the handle.
Well, yeah. Like if they pay attention, they're close enough. But like if they just glance, they're like, "Oh, the door's still closed. We're good."
Yeah. And Oriana, what were you doing? You were going to investigate him?
Going through Fancy Dude's robes.
Okay.
I want his stuff.
Okay. In that case, roll me a D100.
D100.
Mush.
Yes.
Okay. So that is. 16.
Okay. Really? That one? Okay. You do find a small gold ring in the shape of... Yes. A small gold ring. Don't want you over there. Come here. A small gold ring in the shape of a finger, or it's got the shape of a finger like this, pointing. And I'm going to have to actually look that up. I will do that in a little bit. So you have fancy ring. That's cool.
Any gold?
Ooh. You find 8 gold on him.
You just found me some silver. I found a fancy stuff, Kyler.
So like, what's this crystal thing?
Okay.
It looks super evil. That's my
Yes.
first observation.
As you three both, or all three of you, approach the crystal, the spiritual weapon hiding out in the corner, chilling with a magazine. All three of you approach it and study the dark, glowing eyes that are peering from it, and that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Ah.
Dark eyes.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
You interrupted a ritual. So,
Quick,
ritual.
use the spell magic.
Too late. We're going to end tonight right there, and we're going to go ahead and dismiss this. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope everybody had a good time, and hope you enjoyed the combat. Not quite what I was expecting, and my DM friend is not going to be happy, but eventually my story will unfold. But yes, we are getting more stuff done, and what mysteries await us next time on Fangs of the Moon. Thank you guys. You guys have a good night, and God bless.